broadcasting from Salt Lake City, Utah, streaming live, uninterrupted, never ending, here for you each and every evening. Remember, it's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you. And it starts right now. All right, so what do we have for our senior moment today? Episode number 95 today. And number 95, we're still on the road trip series as we're out cruising around on highways. 2,900 program today. Push-ups, sit-ups, and deep knee bends. 150 so far this month. 1,550 is the goal for the month. 27,290 is the goal for the year. Click on the link tree in the bio. Free products, free downloads, free home market evaluation. And if you enjoy watching your senior moment, share it online. Comment, likes, and nice. Appreciated. Shares with comments are so much better. All right, so what do we have for our senior moment? We went to our training yesterday. It was a long day of training. I'm not going to repeat it or speak it back to you because it was just so much stuff. But the thing that really impressed me through the number of speakers that we had was the farm manager. Was the guy that really stuck in my mind. And he made a comment that I thought was pretty interesting, or someone did, and that is that we're 3 generations from a farm. Stop to think about it. My grandparents on both sides were farmers. They both had farms. And so the farm is such a core thing for us as a people and as a country and globally. I mean, you stop to think about it. We eat every day, right? You need to have farms that are well managed. And Young Living has made the commitment to manage farms, global farms throughout the world. They've formed, because they do have farms all over the world, so they've taken all of those farm managers, they've formed a committee, the Seed to Seal a group, business group. They run the farm. So it's not a top-down deal. It's run by the guys who actually are in the field running farms. It's so great. And they've made this commitment: no chemicals, no herbicides, no pesticides, all organic farming, bottom up, so that the products that we love, everything, of course, you know about the essential oils, but it's the food products that they have, the cosmetics that they have, all of the products, lines for kids, all of those things, 100% organic, no pesticides, no herbicides. Kind of a funny story in the lavender fields. They're trying to figure out weeding is such a big problem, and you know how it is. Shortages now, it's well known. You can't get anyone to work. And so they normally will have 100 people out in the fields, pulling weeds. Well, this year they could only get 60 people to go out and do that work. And so what they've been doing now is experimenting with different ways of keeping the weeds down. They found that sheep. They talked to one of their farm managers in France, and they're using sheep. So they brought sheep in to the Mona farm outside of Salt Lake City to the lavender farm, and they find that they put a nurse crop in between the rows of the lavender. The sheep eat the nurse crop and the weeds, but they don't like the lavender, so they won't eat the lavender. So that's just a way that they're moving things forward to keep from using the herbicides, keep the weeds down. It's wonderful. And then, of course, the sheep fertilize in between the fields as they're eating. So this is an interesting thing. Then, of course, Mary Young was on again, this time with the boys, and you can really see the future of Young Living. As you know, I love family business, and so they have the family up there. One thing that came is today is National GOE Day, it's called. GOE, Growth, Overcome, and Empower. And she's telling the story of where they came from when they first started. Gary Young was, of course, the father of essential oils. I mean, he started this whole essential oils thing. There's lots of companies now out there pushing the products for wherever they can get their hands on them. But he started it, and he did the research and came up with these hundreds and hundreds of products that they use or that they have available to us. So Growth, Overcome, and Empower is GOE Day. And they certainly had growth in the company. They certainly had to overcome obstacles and challenges, and empowering us as consumers to use these products for our family. So it's really, really a great day. We'll summarize that later as the weeks go on and how it works into our everyday lives. So push-ups, sit-ups, and deep knee bends. I was up, already did some of the stuff. I hope you guys have been up with it. Just because you're on the road doesn't mean that you can't stay in tune with your work. I got a payroll I'm going to run this morning. You can see how remote work for most people, for a lot of people, unless you have some tools that you need to use at your workplace, or if you're doing physical work, you have to be on site, obviously. But well, we've been managing just fine. I've been doing real estate work. We've been doing all kinds of work and keeping up with you here in the hotel. Wouldn't want to do it for a permanent situation, though, because it is kind of difficult to work on a small screen when I'm used to having 3 big screens and more of a stable environment. So we're back on the road this morning. We're heading back to Minnesota. We'll stop in Deadwood overnight. Tomorrow morning will be my last on the road broadcast, and then we'll get back to our normal broadcast schedule starting on Tuesday morning. So that's it for today. This is your lovely Keith Hittner Sr. streaming live from Salt Lake City. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Sr., and we'll check in with you later on the road.